In the past 2 weeks, I've traveled 1,856 miles, and these are 3 things I recommend never forgetting when traveling. First item not to forget is your backpack. Your backpack gives you easy access to your things when you're traveling. Imagine being on an airplane and you need your headphones. You don't put them in your checked luggage or your stuff that goes in the overheads. You put it in your backpack so you can get to it easily. The same thing applies when in a car. You don't want to have your important items that you need for a convenient and seamless traveling experience in your suitcase in the trunk. Not fun. Even if you don't have that many things that can go into your backpack, it always helps to just have it on the trip. I can't tell you how many times that I've been the guy with the backpack carrying around the umbrellas and the raincoats and the snacks and the phone chargers and all kinds of other things. All around, the utility of bringing your backpack with you every time that you travel is so important. It just helps to carry things around, and you never know what you're going to accumulate when traveling. So always bring your backpack. It'll make your life much easier. Next up, super underrated, compact travel tripod. So we live in a world now where anybody can make great photos and videos with just the phone in their pocket, so you might as well get the best experience with that you can. Getting a travel tripod allows you to get locked off shots, and most importantly, and I can't stress this part enough, steady video footage of what could potentially be a once in a lifetime traveling experience. When traveling, you never know when or if you'll go back to these locations that you're in. So it's always worth being able to document those in the best way that you can, and these mini tripods are super good for that. There are plenty of options on Amazon. I personally recommend Joby and Manfrotto. Those are, in my opinion, the 2 best brands making compact travel size tripods. But there are tons of other options, and if you're not using a camera like I'm shooting on right now, you're gonna also need a phone mount. There are plenty of options, like I said, just check Amazon. Don't get like the super cheap ones. You don't want to put your cell phone in like a risky situation on like a $5 really cheap, really lightweight tripod that's gonna get blown over by the wind or something like that. So invest in a decent one, but if you can get your compact tripod for traveling, you'll just be able to relive those moments so much easier and much more pleasantly, because you'll have steady video. Can't emphasize that enough. Lastly, for this video, the third recommendation to never forget when traveling is media in some way. When traveling, at least for me, I spend probably 90% of my time in headphone land. AirPods are in, listening to something. For me, what I try and have available is videos in some kind of way. So I'll watch like Netflix or Hulu or whatever, Disney Plus, download some of those for the flight or for the drive or whatever. Movies can really take a chunk of time away from the traveling aspect, but I also usually have podcasts downloaded and things like that. It's definitely easy to forget to download stuff. We live in a world where we're always connected now, so it's super easy to just watch anything all the time wherever you are. You don't necessarily have to be with the internet connection to watch online videos, and so it's kind of easy to forget that you don't have that option in the air, on an airplane or whatever. So just download your stuff. Like I said, I usually keep videos or podcasts and stuff like that ready for me to watch kind of on my journey. Obviously, a lot of people use books, a lot of people use other kinds of stuff. For me, I just like to live in headphone land, so I go for that. But if you're not already, download your stuff, listen to that, watch that on the flight. It'll make your life significantly easier. And in drives too, helps a lot. So just don't forget. I think the reason why I think about this all the time is the first airplane that my girlfriend went on, she didn't download anything, and it was like a transcontinental, like she ended up in Europe from home, so it was like a 6 or an 8 hour flight or something crazy like that, with nothing to listen to. And that to me was like a nightmare situation, hearing that story after. So I always think about that whenever I think about flying. So just have something to entertain yourself when you're traveling, and you'll thank yourself in the long run for sure. Try these things out next time that you go traveling somewhere. Let me know if they work for you, if they work the same way that they work for me, whatever. And also, if you have any like travel recommendations that I didn't mention, or you think that go under the radar or something like that, drop them in the comments. Let's help everybody out, because traveling can suck if you don't know how to do it, and there's no how-to book. It's kind of case by case, but if we can get some help for everybody out there, it'll make everybody's life a little bit easier. So if you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe, stick around. I have another trip coming up as I'm recording this 1 week, so you're not going to want to miss the vlogs that come along with that. And if you want to see kind of like a more behind the scenes or like a in the moment type situation, less edited, follow me on like Instagram. I really like Instagram recently, so check that out, and it would mean a ton. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Austin. I'm just a guy who happens to make videos. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. Check everything else out in the description, and I'll see you all next week. Peace.